Welcome to Prophetic News, where we give you news from a prophetic perspective. This is the Rev. There's been a new report which condemns officers' response at Uvalde. A report released Sunday, followed by hours of body camera footage, further highlighted the inaction of law enforcement responders as a gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers. Officers failed to follow their active shooter training and failed to prioritize saving innocent lives over their own safety, according to the Texas House Investigative Committee report. The report said it was plausible that some wounded victims could have survived had they not had to wait 73 minutes for rescue, but investigators did not have medical evidence conclusively showing that police could have saved lives. The body camera footage showed Uvalde Staff Sergeant Eduardo Canales, the head of the city's SWAT team, saying, "We got to get out of here." Excuse me. He said, "We've got to get in there. He just keeps shooting." But officers waited for a master key to a door that may not have been locked. No one ever checked to make sure. And why didn't officers enter the classroom? Pete Arredondo, Uvalde School District Police Chief, told the committee that wrote the report that he treated the shooter as a barricaded subject and not an active shooter because he could not see the shooter. He defended that understanding of the situation. The report also stated that although 376 law enforcement officers responded, most of them from federal and state agencies, none took control of the situation. Next up, violence erupts in South Sudan. In South Sudan, 209 people were killed and 33 were wounded over the month of June, according to CEPO, a civic group based in the country's capital. The wave of violence could threaten the country's upcoming elections, which are scheduled for 2023. A fragile peace pact was assembled in 2018 between President Salva Kiir and Vice President Riek Machar. But the vice president has said that the country cannot hold elections amid such violence. A United Nations panel in May said that the 2018 agreement was faltering. Can anyone restore order? That's the question. Well, James Aco, a political science scholar in the capital city of Juba, said he doubted the country's military was up to the challenge. Soldiers are sometimes outnumbered by civilian attackers in a country flush with small weapons. On June 25th, gunmen killed 30 soldiers in Tanj North, a county in the president's home state of Warab. The armed youth in Tanj North are more powerful than our army and other security institutions, said Edmund Yakani, head of CEPO. Many other instances of violence throughout the country have been attributed to roving militia groups. And a gunman has been identified in Indiana shooting. At a Greenwood, Indiana mall on Sunday, Jonathan Saperman, 20, shot 5 people, killing 3 of them before 22-year-old Elisha Dicken killed him, police said. Saperman came out of a bathroom in the Greenwood Park Mall and started shooting just before the mall was about to close. Dicken was shopping with his girlfriend when the shooting started. Police said many more would have been shot if Dicken hadn't acted. Who were the victims? Coroners identified a married couple, Pedro Pineda, 56, and Rosa Marian Rivera de Pineda, 37, and Victor Gomez, 30, all from Indianapolis. Police are still investigating Saperman's motive, but his relatives said he was recently evicted. Saperman had a juvenile record, but no adult criminal history, and purchased his gun legally, police said. Although the law prohibits weapons, Indiana law allows anyone over 18 to purchase and carry a handgun in public, with some exceptions, such as for individuals convicted of felony charges. An Indiana man rescues 5 from a burning house. Nicholas Bostic, 25, was on his way home in Lafayette, Indiana at about 12:30 in the morning on July 11th when he passed a house on fire, Police Lieutenant Randy Scherer said. He arrived at the house before firefighters and ran in shouting, asking if anyone was inside. He found an 18-year-old and her 3 siblings, ages 1, 6, and 13, as well as a 13-year-old friend. The children's parents weren't home. He got them all out safely and was treated at the hospital for severe smoke inhalation and a cut on his arm. Police are still investigating the cause of the fire. How did he get them out? Bostic didn't have his phone to call 911, so he stopped his car and ran through the back door into smoke and flames, where he found four of them upstairs. Once they were outside, they told him the 6-year-old girl was still in the house. He told Fox News that the second time he went in, the house was black with smoke and almost unbearably hot, but he heard the girl whimpering and kept going. He found her downstairs. Then he ran upstairs and punched through an upstairs window, jumped through it, and rushed her to the firefighters outside. Well, this has been Prophetic News. Don't forget to click the descriptions in the link below, and we'll see you next time. God bless you.